All right, over here's the office. This is where I try to make money, but I often lose it.
Welcome to the Expat Failure Matrix, where we run the numbers so you don't have to. Tonight, on CNBC Make It, a man who moved to Vietnam to save money, with a budget of $4,000 a month. For context, spending $4,000 a month in Vietnam isn't saving money, it's funding a small municipality. Let's run the matrix.
And I've been living in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam for the last 6 years. Every month I make a little more or a little less than $4,000. This is more than enough to be middle or even above middle class in Vietnam.
Above middle class, yes, Markeiz. Making $4,000 a month in a country where the average salary is $300 doesn't make you middle class, it makes you a visiting dignitary. You aren't participating in the local economy, you're just cosplaying as a visitor in your own life.
I make about $1,500 a month through VA disability. Teaching, I can make anywhere between $900 to
$1,500 from the VA every month, guaranteed. Most expats are sweating out visa runs to teach toddlers for $12 an hour. Markeiz has a baseline that funds a luxury lifestyle before he even opens his laptop.
Hey there, come on in. This apartment here is going to be costing you $850 a month. So of course here you have the best part about my apartment.
$850 a month for rent in Saigon. You didn't escape the American cost of living, you just paid extra for shipping. Sir, you didn't escape inflation, you imported it. The math ain't mathing.
View. My electricity bill is $30 a month. My water bill is $10 a month. My housekeeping costs me about $90 a month. If you want something cheaper, then there's stuff available for $200, $300 a month. This is more in your high end. Now let's move over.
He acknowledges $200 places exist, but prefers the high end. This isn't a budget lifestyle. This is a gap year with good lighting. $30 electric, $10 water, $90 housekeeping. Those are the numbers that actually prove Vietnam is cheap, but they are buried under $850 of imported inflation.
We have day trading. Of course, this is dangerous and risky, so you can make $300, $400 a month, or I could lose $300 or $400 a month.
Day trading. The expat's favorite hobby. When your baseline income is $4,000, losing $400 day trading is just paying a subscription fee to feel like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Cook are going to order things off of Grab Delivery, and that's going to run you about $400 a month. If you cook your own food, you could live off of $100 a month if you go to the right markets.
$400 a month on Grab Delivery when cooking would cost $100. Sir, you aren't living in Vietnam. You are a load-bearing pillar in the Grab algorithm.
And massage therapy. That is about $20 on top of that. So total, I pay $50 to $60 for a full session.
$60 for a chiropractor and electrotherapy. He's spending a local's weekly salary to get his back cracked because his day trading chair is uncomfortable.
That I can walk up to random people, have conversations with them, and end it with a hug. And then, okay? I feel like, when's the last time I hugged a random stranger in America? Kind of wild, you know?
He walks up to random people and ends the conversation with a hug. They aren't hugging you back because it's a friendly society. They are frozen in shock because a giant foreigner just grabbed them while they were trying to eat their foe. The math ain't mathing.
I don't see myself ever leaving Vietnam. All I really want to do is stay here and be comfortable for the rest of my life. In the future, I'd like to build my own bar, a place where Vietnamese people can learn from foreigners and foreigners.
He says he will never leave Vietnam. After spending $4,000 a month, losing money day trading and hugging strangers, the question isn't whether he will leave, it's whether the math will leave first.
Hàng sống mạnh. Trời ơi, chị ơi, $4,000 a month. He spends more on Grab food than my nephew makes working at the Honda factory. and my nephew has to drive the bike.
Chị ơi, $850 for rent. You could rent a whole floor at Bao Tin Jewelry with that money, and they have better air conditioning.
$400 a month on Grab, chị ơi. Tell him to change his Wi-Fi password so he can't day trade and hire the phở lady downstairs as a private chef.
Chúng tôi thấy hết.
To be fair to Markeiz, he is completely honest about his spending. He isn't pretending to live like a local. He's showing exactly what it costs to buy American comfort in Southeast Asia. But when you move to a developing country to save money and immediately spend $4,000 a month on high-end apartments and daily Grab deliveries, you aren't living a budget lifestyle. You're just gentrifying your own life. And eventually, the expat premium catches up with you. Expat Failure Matrix score. Financial Runway. 130 out of 170. $1,500 a month guaranteed from the VA before he opens his laptop. The runway is real. The problem isn't income, it's the spending. Legal compliance. 140 out of 170. Work permits, stable visa, no shady schemes. CNBC wouldn't film him if he was dodging immigration. One of the cleanest legal profiles in the series. Cultural integration. 50 out of 170. 6 years in Saigon. But $850 apartments, $400 Grab bills, and hugging strangers on the street is not integration. It's a luxury bubble with a Vietnamese zip code. Self-awareness index, 110 out of 170. He admits cheaper exists. He admits he loses money day trading. He shows every receipt. The self-awareness is high. The adjustment is 0. Hustle transparency, 100 out of 170. No course, no affiliate links. CNBC produced it. He just showed up and told the truth. That is unusually honest for this genre. Final score, 530 out of 850. The imported inflation. He has the income, the honesty, and the self-awareness. He just also has an $850 apartment and a $400 Grab bill. The math ain't mathing. I'm your host at the Expat Failure Matrix. If a man escapes the American cost of living to spend $4,000 a month in Saigon, ask to see the math. The proprietary algorithm used in today's episode is available in our exclusive EFM course, which is a single ChatGPT prompt on how to actually calculate imported inflation without spending $4,000 a month to find out. Please do not pirate it because it is already free.